Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mitesh Gala. Welcome to Rough Book, a learning companion.
Alright, I hope everyone's safe at home. So let's study instead of wasting time. So all of you all, please focus. We are beginning with a new topic, expansions. I hope the last topic which I had sent you, rational, irrational number, you all finished it well. And when you come back, I'm going to test you on that. Let's begin with expansion. Certain formulae we are supposed to know which we studied in standard 8. So the first exercise is very simple. The first formula, a plus b the whole square. Yeah, please tell with me, a square plus, correct, great. The second one, a minus b the whole square. So only this sign changes. Just remember, this always remains plus. Only this sign changes based on what is the original formula. The next one is the relationship between these two. So if I write a plus b the whole square equals a minus b the whole square. Now here I am going to have minus 2ab and here on left hand side I am going to have plus 2ab. So to nullify both and write equal to, I will have to add with this one plus 4ab. So when I add plus 4ab, then this becomes plus 2ab, so both become same. That means these two become same. So in order to make them same, I need to write plus 4ab. Likewise, if I write minus first and plus later on, then here I'll have to write minus 4ab in order to nullify the effect. These two formula I call them as relationship formula. Very important throughout this chapter. So whenever I say relationship formula, these two formulae you need to remember, wherein these two we are relating with each other. So a plus b, a minus b, plus 4ab, minus 4ab. And the last formula, a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square. I hope these basic 5 formulae we remember. Then there are more formulae in the chapter which we will add when we do that exercise. But for the first exercise, we are going to mainly use the first 4 formulae. So first question 1, part 1. 2a plus 4b, square it. They say find the square of. You can always pause the video, go ahead, then come back and match up. The more sums you do on your own, easier it will be for you to retain rather than copying from the video. So a square, b square, 2 times ab. So that will be 4a square, b square, 4ab. Simple. No like terms, so we need to leave it then and there. Likewise the next one, 1 part 3. Come on, go ahead. This is with plus, this is with minus. So a square plus b square minus 2 times ab. So 9a square, 16b square. 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24. AB. Simple. This is just the basics. Basically, we are revising standard 8. Not to be expected in the exams, obviously. Let's go with the next one. 1 part 4, square it. So it's going to be a square again plus b square into 2 times AB. Now whenever you have fractions, you need to see and watch out what can be cancelled. So here obviously all this can be cancelled. 3 square and a also will be squared. Both terms have to be squared. Don't just square one. Many times I can see people writing 4b only. You will lose marks. It has to be b square. Likewise 4b square, 9a square plus 2. People cancelling this, not possible because there is a plus sign. So leave it here only. Next one, 101. So the question says use identity to evaluate. So you cannot do this by 101 into 101. You have to use identity. So for that we say 100 plus 1. We had done this in standard 8. So a square, b square, 2 times ab. So 2 zeros 2 times. So 1 2, 1 pair, second pair. So becomes 10,000 plus 1 plus 200. So my final answer 10,201. The next one 97. Yeah, you all are correct. 100 minus 3. I'm sure most of you all will find this exercise very simple. So please go ahead. Come on, square this. A square plus b square minus 2ab So this will be 2 zeros, 2 times 10,000, and 3 twos are 600. So 10,000 minus 600 is 9,400 plus 9, so 9,409. Use this comma technique, it will become easy for you to subtract or add, otherwise you will find it difficult. Yeah, once we are done with this, let's go to the next one. Sum number 2, part 4. Simple question, square it, 998. Go ahead, obviously has to be 1000 minus 2. 1000 minus 2. Don't take it as 990 plus 8. Sorry. So 1000 square plus 2 square. 2 times 1000 into 2. What is my mistake in this step? Yes, this should be sorry, minus. Yeah, I'm sneezing. That's bad. Let's go ahead, solve it. So 3 zeros twice, once and twice. Put proper commas, so it becomes 10 lakhs. Plus 4 minus 4,000. So I'll have 10 lakhs minus 4,000. That will be 9 lakhs 96,000 and 4. That's how you can do the mental math, and automatically you will get correct answer. Come on, go to the next one. 3 part 1. Try it. Pause the video, go ahead, square it. So a square plus b square 2 times ab. So 49. Each term square it. 49, 64 x square, 16, 25 y square. Anything that can be cancelled here, please do that. 4 ones are 4 twos are 2 twos are. So 7 by 5 and xy. Leave it. I hope you can manage it well. Let's go to the next one. 4 part 1. Interesting question. 2 parts you need to square and then minus 4. So a square, some mental math, b square 2 times ab. When there is a minus sign in between, it's a danger sign, because many children make this wrong. So you put brackets and then put a minus sign. Do the other part also in the bracket, then you will never go wrong. So a square b square minus 2ab. Put this in bracket and last minus 4. Cancels everything. So what is left is a square 4b square. With this minus sign, let's open. This also gets cancelled. So minus plus into minus again minus and minus minus plus. What I have forgotten is this 2, and this sign is also wrong. This has to be plus here. So here I'll have to add plus 2. In the end, minus 4. This is minus, this is plus. So this entire entity can get cancelled. Again, this is plus, this is minus. So this entire things can get cancelled. What is left is this 2, which is from here, plus this 2 minus 4. So I will get 4 minus 4. Final answer 0. So basically I have squared the first part, squared the second part, given the effect of this minus sign to all the 3 parts. Whatever cancels I have cancelled, whatever is left over becomes my final answer. Yeah. I hope this is very simple for you, very basic. Let's go ahead, question number 6. Now the real questions will begin. So we are now heading ourselves to the sums which can be expected in the exam. So here you've been given a minus b, ab and a plus b is what your target is. So if you are smart enough, you should have your list ready of formulae. If you look at the formulae, a minus b is right here, ab is also here, a plus b I need, but here I have a square b square, so I am unable to use this. A minus b, a plus b, if you remember I told you relationship, a plus b, a minus b both are there, and ab also there. So you can use either 3 or 4. Since you need a plus b, you should use 3. If they had asked a minus b, you would have used 4. So remember this basic formula you should write and keep it somewhere while doing the chapter, so it becomes easy to relate. So let's start with the relationship formula. A plus b the whole square, a minus b the whole square, plus 4ab. How to remember? If this is plus, this will be plus. If this you put minus, then this will be minus. Simple as that. So a plus b, we are still unknown. A minus b is 7. 4 times ab is 18. So a plus b whole square. 49 plus 8 4s are 32. 4, 5, 6, 72. So a plus b. 9, 10, 11. 11 and 1, 12. 121. Square root on both sides. So this will be a plus b. And this will be plus or minus 11. People just write 11 here. But you are expected to write both plus or minus 11. Yeah, I hope you remember the relationship technique whenever this is asked. Let's take 7th. You can always pause the video, copy your question, solve on your own and then come back. I'm repeating this again and again because I'm motivating many of you all to try doing it on your own. Again, x plus y is given and x minus y is asked. So obviously by now we are very much aware we are going to use the relationship formula to reach here. Once we come here, how to reach here, we will talk about that later. So first relationship formula, I need minus. So see here I wrote plus first, so I wrote plus. Here I am writing minus, so I will write minus. So x minus y is my target. X plus y is 7 by 2 the whole square. 4 into xy, which is 5 by 2. Cancel this. So I will get x minus y the whole square. 7 square 49 upon 4 and 10. So x minus y the whole square. 49 minus 40 LCM, I will multiply these two. So 49 minus 40 will give me 9 by 4. So my answer to x minus y will be plus minus 3 by 2. Always remember throughout this chapter to write plus minus 2. Teachers have the tendency of first looking into that and deducting your marks. Now that we've reached here x minus y, x plus y, let's look at our list again. I need x square minus y square. So where do you find a square minus b square? Here also it's not there, here also not there, here also it's not there, because my target is a square minus b square, which is only in formula number 5. So then I need a plus b, a minus b. Do I have that? Yes, a plus b, a minus b both are there with me. So I can start with the second part easily. So I will say x square minus y square is x plus y, x minus y. So my x plus y is 7 by 2. And x minus y is plus minus 3 by 2. So my final answer plus minus 7 3s are 21, 2 2s are 4. Simple. So I hope you remember the relationship formula. That's the biggest trump throughout this chapter. If you don't know the relationship formula, please spend some time on the list and then come back. Avoid copying please. That's my request to everybody. Let's go ahead with the next one. Sum number 10. Come on, go ahead. This time now they are using fractions, so you consider this as AB, AB, AB. So A plus B is given, A minus B is asked. We are pro by now. We are going to use the relationship formula. Once we reach here, now A square minus B square. Whenever minus is asked, I'm again insisting on this one. Whenever minus for the squares is asked, it's just this one. When plus is asked for the squares, you can use either of the two depending on what is given. But whenever there is minus, it's only some formula number 5, that is a plus b, a minus b. So you will have both of them, multiply and you can reach here. Come on, stop the video, go ahead, solve it. Using the relationship formula. Now here, the best part is this gets cancelled. So you just have the value then. A minus is what I'm trying to find. I'm repeating it again. If this is minus, this will be minus. A plus 1 upon a is 6 square minus 4. So a minus 1a, that will be 36 minus 4 the whole square. So a minus 1a 32. Now you'll have to take this. Yesterday, if you remember, when we were doing rational irrational, how to convert surds, because here I'll have a minus 1a up as root 32. This is mixed surd, convert to pure surd. I hope you remember how to convert. So one pair comes out, second pair comes out, so 4. This stays inside. So my final answer will be a minus 1 upon a plus minus. Don't forget plus minus. 4 This stays inside, so root 2. So I got the first part. Now for the second part, a square minus 1 upon a square is a plus 1 and a minus 1. So all the formulae that we wrote in the start are very important. So this becomes 6 and this becomes plus minus 4 root 2. Everything that we learnt in rational irrational is going to be helpful now. Plus minus, outside multiplies outside, inside stays as it is. So we managed to get our answer, which is plus minus 24 root 2. Once again I am showing you the formulae. Please learn them first, write them 3 to 4 times, understand them well, especially the relationship and the fifth one, and then get into these sums. It will become very simple. Otherwise it's going to be very tough for you all to solve them. Let's go to the next one. Sum number 13. Yeah, interesting question, slightly different. So we'll have to use a trick over here. Instead of any one part, they have given us a quadratic equation, and you can't split the middle term also here, so we are stuck. Now from here, how to reach here? What you must do is divide each term by a. Yeah, try it by yourself. Some magic will happen when you do this. Let's see what's the magic. A gets cancelled, again a gets cancelled. Anything upon a is upon 0 is 0. I'm pushing this 5 on the other side. Yeah, magic. So I got the first part straight away. So whenever you see an equation, divide each term by a. I repeat, whenever you see an equation, divide each term by a, your life will become easy. So we got the first part. To reach the second part, from here to here, we know it's the relationship formula. So a plus 1 by a the whole square, a minus plus 4 times ab, getting cancelled. A plus 1 by a is unknown, a minus 1 by a is 5 square plus 4. So a plus 1 by a, 25 plus 4, 29, square comes on this side, so root, plus or minus whenever you are getting a root. This is already a pure set, we can't do anything much from here. For the third part, a square minus 1 by a square. So we know whenever there is minus with squares, it is a plus b, a minus b. So a square minus 1 by a square is a plus and a minus. So a plus 1 by a is plus minus root 29 and a minus 1 by a is 5. How will I write this entire thing? First the sign, then the number outside and then the number inside. So we managed to get the third part. Very important question, because these parts will help us to build later on with exercise B and C. So if you've not followed this, look at the video again, get it sorted well, and then only go ahead. Question number 15. Yeah, I have not written it because it's a word problem, so I want you to read with me and then go ahead. So if your textbook is not ready, please open. Question number 15. The number x is 2 more than the number y. That means x is bigger. So if I subtract, x is 2 more than y, so x minus y is 2. And the sum of the squares of x and y. Sum of the squares of x and y is 34. Then find the product xy. So basically this is nothing else but just like similar sums, sum number 5, 6, 7, 8, but given in the word problem format. Okay. So let's see how are we going to work. From here to reach here, just square this. You will use this and then you will reach here. So x minus y the whole square, a square, b square, 2ab. You just have to substitute 2 here, 34 here, automatically you will get this. Pause it, go ahead. So x minus y is 2 square, x plus y square 34, minus 2 times xy. So 4 minus 34 minus 2xy, minus 30 divided by minus 2, so therefore my xy becomes 15. Simple. Exactly similar is sum number 16. Come on, try it on your own. Again a word problem, 100% you should manage to get. Try. Difference between two positive numbers is 5. two positive numbers, the difference is 5. And the sum of their squares is 73. Then find the product of these numbers. So that is xy. Same type, nothing different, exactly same sum. Go ahead, same formula. So x minus y is 5, x square whatever is 73, 2 times xy. So minus 48 by 2. So therefore xy is 24. How many of you all are managing to go ahead? Yeah, that's good. If you are able to do that, you will get most of the sums. You can do few more sums for practice from this exercise. I am mentioning it here. So exercise 4a. Try doing sum number 1 part 2, 2 part 2, 3 part 2, sum number 6, 8, 9, 11, 14. These are the sums I have not done in the video. You can do that. Please do this along with this. Both you will do separately and show it to me once you come back, so that I can see how much have you followed, and that becomes your assignment. So I am expecting everyone to do this much, please. The next video I will send you will be exercise 4b. So for 4b you need to learn 2 more formulae. So that we will add here later on, and then we will go ahead. I am just showing this once again. Please go through this entire list of formulae. It will become very simple. Thank you. Bye and stay safe.
Hope you had a lovely mathematics experience with the Rough Book, our learning companion.